Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and this week we are going to be going over our van life essentials, things that we couldn't live without on the road. So first thing we're going to talk about is the Omnia oven, and we've got the regular we've got a regular propane stove, but we haven't got an oven, so you can't bake things. And that's where
this little baby comes in too.
It is amazing.
Got your temperature gauge on there in the front. And then you have different things you can do with it.
This is the ring that actually goes on the stove itself.
That this sits on top of.
And that sits on top of, yep.
And here, this red part inside here, this is a silicone sleeve you can put in and take out. You can either have it like a bunt or a bread or cinnamon rolls or whatever you want to bake in there, pizza. We did that. Or you can do this one where you put a sleeve in there for making, you can do eggs in there, or little, the breakfast biscuits and everything that everybody's making.
And we actually get two different size bases for it. We got the original one, which is only about, we'll say, 4 inches deep, and this one, which is it's almost twice as deep. So if you want to make a roast potatoes, roast your meat in this, perfect. We've done that a couple of times. And yeah, that is our first van life essential. It is having an oven in the van.
We don't miss it like others do.
Okay, number 2 is
this little lighter. It's got a USB port and you can charge it up. Make sure that you turn the button on, and then you turn it from off to on, and you'll see the little blue lights here. And if it's down here low to 1 or 2, you're going to want to charge the USB up, because you may forget to do it then, and then later on when you need it, you're going to have to wait till it charges. Okay, when you're ready to do it, you just hold this button, and I don't know if you can see that little purple bar right here.
Don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch it. I don't want to fry myself.
Right there.
Sheesh. And then when you're done, don't forget to turn it off, because you'll just waste the charge if you just leave it on.
But we only charged it twice in a year.
Yeah.
And we used it
all the time,
multiple times a day. So great piece of kit to have in the van.
We got it online at off of Amazon, right?
Yeah, we got it on Amazon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes it easier than having one of them big lighters.
Yeah. Burn your thumb. Not for me.
So yeah, that's number 2.
Number 3.
Coffee pot or a coffee filter, V60. Gotta have this first thing in the morning. Either good coffee or a pour over.
Do we have any in here? You also need a filter in here, otherwise you're going to be eating grounds.
There's your filters, V60 filters. But you definitely need this in the van.
Yeah.
Number 4 for us is fans. Whether it be this big one right here, got a 3-position light on it as well, and USB, charge it up, or you can plug it in, and that works good.
It's
You've
also
also
got a big clamp on the bottom that you can clamp it on things to hang it off, or just set it on there.
You also got these ones, which you can hook on stuff.
Yeah.
And they work good.
Hang it out of your cupboards, which we do a lot.
Well, like I was saying, this one's got a great big huge teeth on the bottom of it, or you can hang it up that way. But this also works in conjunction with the big fans in the roof, which we have 2 of. So that circulates the air and keeps us pretty pretty cool.
Keeps us cool, but we had to buy extra of these little jobbers to hang near a little bit because she gets overheated and she just has to have it freezing for herself.
Okay, Little Bit's our dog, just so you know. Number 5. We have been talking about this for the past 18 months, if not 2 years. The Evapolar swamp cooler. I'm calling it a swamp cooler.
Yeah.
It's not an air conditioning unit, it's an evaporative cooler. And when the temperature is, I'm going to say, less than 90 degrees, that thing works amazing. You just fill it up with water, plug it in, set the fan speed you want it to run at, and it is amazing.
And you fill it up to just the top of this little mark right here.
Yeah, we used it, what, 2 years now? We've
Yeah.
changed the filter once, and we used that more than we did our EcoFlow Wave 2 AC.
Yeah.
And it doesn't use half as much power. I'll use any power, to be truthful.
Yeah.
And we loved it. I'm actually thinking I might get another one so we got 2
Yeah.
kicking air back on the bed at nighttime. So we'll see how that goes, but that is a definite plus.
And also, you can turn it on. You can do it up and low of what temperature you want, range you want it in. It also has, if you push down, it'll turn on when it's on. It has pretty lights that come on, or does a sequence, or stays on a certain line.
It's a night light. It's a night light.
So you don't trip over things like dogs, step
Yeah.
stools.
So that is, yeah, that's a brilliant piece of kit. Okay, number 6 for us is a fly zapper, bug zapper, night light. It does it all basically. It's a light, and it's got that nice blue thing which attracts, or purple,
Bugs.
which attracts the bugs, and they get zapped. So multifunction. It's got a light and
USB port.
and it zaps. Rechargeable. Charge it at night. Charge it during the day, and it will zap the bugs all night long. And we've had this for
Yeah, and it's not real loud like ones.
yeah, we've had this about 3-4 years, and
It's worth its weight.
yeah, especially when we're in Canada and certain spots up there. There was a whole bunch of
In Michigan.
and Michigan. There was definitely a whole bunch of mosquitoes that I don't like, and they like me. So
They love me because I'm on blood thinner.
yeah, so yeah, bug zapper. Definitely need to have that in your van. Okay, number 7.
Our little Black & Decker vacuum, you can get whatever type you want. We see a lot of people with pet Dyson, but that's just a little too long for us. We went with this more compact version. We did have the ones, they're the little barrel canister that you can recharge, but that just wasn't doing the job for us.
Yeah, so this one you plug in a cigarette lighter or a 12-volt, whatever socket you got for it, power bank or the vehicle itself, and it runs.
You turn it on here, and it goes with this button, whatever what you're sucking up. Here's where you open up to empty your dirties, and you just do it in the trash, or you can just do it outside because it's usually dirt and sand and all that kind of stuff.
But it also unwraps, so you can actually put it on the floor and actually use it.
And this flips up to here, and you can get sweep the seats off and that kind of stuff underneath.
It does come with a stuff sack that comes with a couple more bits and pieces with it,
Yeah.
so you can actually change it
With
out.
the long skinny one with the the little edge like you do in your house.
So we only got that when we came back from Canada last year because, like Hope said, the small car vacuums weren't cutting it.
No.
With the amount of sand and dirt we were bringing in,
And grasses and you name it.
yeah, you need a good vacuum or some way to get the dirt out your vehicle. So, yeah, that's number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 8. Headlights or flashlights or
Looking into your little garage if you don't have lights.
some type of illumination, because when the power goes out in the van, if you got an electrical problem, you need lights to see what you're doing to fix it. So,
or if you're the one who has to get up in the middle of the night and take your doggy or your kitty cat or whatever critter you got with you out for a walkies, it gets pitch black in Canada and Michigan, and this helps.
Yeah, so headlights. We've got 3 or 4, but this is the one that's in the van up front with us at all times. So, definite. Okay, number 9. What could number 9 be? Let's see, we got blinds. That's for the front window.
And it folds up and it's got little straps that hold it in place. Helpful.
This one is for the side window. It's magnetic, so it sticks to the van
Frame
door.
of the door. We have one for each side.
We got side windows. Side windows.
I thought that. Oh, that's the big one.
We got the rear windows
The long octagon.
above the
one.
bed.
We made these out of just a cheap one from Canada Tire, and I just traced the back windows, cut them, used a marker, cut these things out. You can see we got the edge on there and everything, and you just squish it in there, and if you don't want the whole thing, just fold it in half. Then you got half the window out. Covered
And then
up.
we got the ones for the vents on the roof. Okay, 10 is our trash can. We've got a small trash can inside the vehicle, but this enables us to go for days, if not a week plus, storing our trash outside until we find a place to put the trash. And it has been great so far. It is waterproof. It's not going nowhere. And yeah, we got that when we came back from Canada last year, and it has worked good ever since. Okay, we got a bonus one for you as well. If you have pets and you're gonna go in national parks or state parks or any type park you need,
We hooked this up, D-ring, onto the back seat, and we've got it looped around like this, and then we can just hook it up to a little bit, and we can make whatever length we want her to go when she's near the van. When we're out walking with her, a lot of places they want you to have certain kinds of leashes. They don't want you to just have a plain old leash like this. They may want you to have this, but they want you to have this strap all around so that she looks like she's under control and you've got management of your dog pet. Also, don't forget to have, it might be smart to have a holder and to have these, because in Canada you can get fined. I don't know, in some of the places in the States you probably can too, but it's just
picker-uppers.
pick up after yourself, pick up after your dogs or pets.
So yeah, that's number 11 for you guys, and hope you enjoyed this, and we'll get back with you next week.